Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 6 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter 1 variable inequalities. And the lessons we're going to cover from the chapter are write inequalities from number line, graph solutions to one-step inequalities. Then we'll start a new chapter that is two variable equations, and the lessons we're going to cover from the chapter are does xy satisfy an equation and find the value using two variable equations. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well, right? Okay, here I'm on grade 6 maths and the chapter is one variable inequalities. Let's just start with the lesson graph inequalities on number line, right? The inequality is x is greater than equal to 4, right? That means all the values that are greater than 4 are the solution of the inequality. Also, you have an equal sign. 4 or all the values that are greater than 4, right? So you must have a filled in circle on 4. Here it is. And all the numbers on the right hand side of the 4 are included in the solution of the inequality. That's how you graph the inequality, right? The next one is graph x is greater than equal to 2. Just understand the inequality, right? X is greater than equal to 2. That means all the x values that are greater than 2 is the solution of the inequality and equal to 2. Like 2 or all the numbers that are greater than 2, any number can be inequality of this. Any number can be solution of the inequality, right? So how do you graph? You have to make a filled in circle on 2 because 2 is also included and all the numbers on the right hand side of the 2. Let's just look at the next example, that is, okay, this one, x is less than 6, right? That means any number that are less than 6 are the solution of the inequality. Now 6 is not included. You don't have an equal sign. So you must have an open circle on 6 and all the numbers on the left hand side of the 6 are the, you must have an arrow on the left hand side of the 6, right? Because the solution is x is less than 6. Got it? For this lesson, you just have the tutorial. Now let's just start with the next lesson. We know how to graph inequalities, right? Now, if you are given with the graph, how do you write inequality from the graph? Write inequalities from number lines, right? Okay. Which inequality does the number line show? You have to see which is the solution, like for which inequality you make this number line. You can see here on one you have a closed circle, right? Filled in circle. Also, the you have an arrow on the right hand side. So arrow is on the right hand side. That means all the numbers that are greater than 1 and equal to 1 also, because you have a filled in circle on 1. All right. Two things you have to see when you are writing inequalities from the number line. You have to see if the circle is filled in and open, and the arrow is on the right hand side or left hand side, right? Okay, which inequality does the number line show? Which is the correct option? Which option is the correct one? Okay, see, you have a filled in circle on 5, right? That means, and the graph, the arrow points on the right hand side. So the correct option is x is greater than equal to 5, right? Because all the numbers that are greater than 5 and 5 is on the 5 you have a filled in circle. So that is x is greater than equal to 5. The correct option is the second one. Okay, which in what inequality does the number line show? So which is the correct option? You can see you have a filled in circle located on 3. Also, the graph is pointing on the arrow is pointing on the left hand side, right? So that means x is less than equal to 3 is the solution of the inequality. The correct option is x is less than equal to 3. Option 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, what inequality does the number line show? Which is the correct option? You have an open circle at 4. Also, the graph is pointing on the right hand side, right? So that means x is less than 4. 4 is not included in the graph, right? X is less than 4. Okay, the next one is, oh, sorry. The graph is pointing on the right hand side, so they are the greater. X is greater than 4 is the solution of the inequality, right? Okay, the next one is, what inequality does the number line show? So, which is the correct option? You have an open circle at 2, and also the graph is pointing to the right hand side of the 2. That means that includes all the number that are greater than 2, right? Yes, very good. The correct option is x is greater than 2 is the correct option. The second one is the correct option. What inequality does the number line show? So, which is the correct option? You have an open circle located at 4. Also, the graph is pointing on the left hand side of the 4. That means all the values that are less than 4, anyone can be the solution of the inequality, right? That is, x is less than 4 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So let's just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is graph solutions to one-step inequalities. Okay, let's just see how do we graph the inequalities. Solve the inequality and then graph the solution. First you have to solve and then you have to graph, right? So x is greater than 6 divided by 6, right? So 6 divided by 6 equals 1. That means you need to now graph the inequality. The inequality is x is greater than 1. Greater than 1 means 1 is not the included in the graph, so there must be an open circle on the 1, and also all the numbers are greater than 1, so the graph must be pointing on the right hand side of the 1, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, solve the inequality and graph the solution. Okay, let's just solve. You have w is greater than equal to 10 minus 6, so that means 10 minus 6 is 4. So the inequality is w is greater than equal to 4. Now you are given two of the graphs. Which is the correct one? First or second? Think and then answer. We have already discussed two of the lessons related to graphing the inequality. So which is the correct one? That is option number 1, right? Because x is greater than equal to 4. That means 4 must be, the graph must start from 4 and 4 must have an filled in circle because 4 is also included in the solution and all the numbers that are greater than 4. So the graph must point on the right hand side, right? So the correct option is option number 1. That is the solution of the inequality, right? You just have to write 1 or 2. Again, the same question. Okay. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. Which is the correct option? W is greater than equal to 4. Which is the correct option? One, how one W is greater than equal to 4. That means all the values that are greater than 4 and equal to 4 are the solution. So greater values are on the right hand side of the 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Also 4 is included. W is greater than equal to 4. The inequality is for greater, right? So that means all 4 and all the numbers that are greater than 4 must be included in the solution. So that is option number 2. 1. But why? Hmm. Here you have another inequality, and here you are given with another inequality, that is 6 minus 4. If you do the inequality W is greater than equal to 10 minus 6, then option number 2 is the correct option, right? There is something wrong with the question or with the solutions. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, solve the inequality and graph the solution. Q is less than 9 minus 6, so 9 minus 3, so which is the correct option? 9 minus 3 is 6, right? That means Q is less than 6. Got it? So which is the correct option? Q is less than 6. So that means you must have an open circle at 6 and all the values that are less than 6 are included in the graph. So option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, solve the inequality and graph the solution. V is greater than 6 divided by 2, which is the correct option. So 6 divided by 2 equals 3, right? So that means the inequality is V is greater than equal to 3. So which is the correct option, option 1 or option 2? V is greater than equal to 3. That means all the numbers that are greater than 3 and 3 is also included in the solution, right? So option number 2 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 2. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just start with the new lesson. We are done with the lesson. We are done with the lesson one variable inequality. Let's just start with the next lesson. And the next lesson is two variable equations. Okay. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is, does xy satisfy an equation? So basically you are given with a point xy. You need to see if the point is the solution of the given equation. How do we see? For example, you are given the equation that is y equals 3x, and you need to see if the point 3 1 is the solution of the equation. So 3 1 1 3 is the ordered pair. Ordered pair means the first value is always the x value. You have 1 and 3. This is always the x value and this is always the y value. The equation you are given is y equals 3x. Basically, you need to put the value of x and you need to see if the y value is exactly the same. So let's just replace the in equation. You need to replace the x with 1. So 3 times 1, right? Y is given 3. You need to see if both sides of the equation are balanced. So 3 equals 3 times 1 is 3. Yes, both sides of the equation are balanced with these with the given ordered pair. That means the order pair 1 3 is the solution of the given equation, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, does 0 0 make the equation true? Which is the correct option, yes or no? Because y is equal to x, right? So if x is 0, that means y is also 0. So the correct option is yes, it is the solution of the equation. The correct option is yes. Does the point 2 7 satisfy the equation y equals 7x minus 7? Okay, now the equation is y equals 7x minus 7, right? So x is 2 and y is 7. So replace the equation with the value. Replace the variables with the value, right? Y is 7. So 7 equals 7 times 2 minus 7, right? So 7 times 2 equal 14 and 14 minus 7. So 14 minus 7 is 7. So you can see the equation is balanced on the ordered pair 2 7. So that means yes, ordered pair 2 7 is the solution of the given equation. The correct option is yes, it is. 2 7 is the solution of the given equation. The correct option is yes. Does the point 1 1 satisfy the equation? Which is the correct option, yes or no? The correct option is no. Point 1 1 do not satisfy the given equation, right? So the correct option is no. Is 6 0 a solution of the equation y equals x? The correct option is no. 6 0 is not the solution of the equation. Does 3 6 make the equation true? Which is the correct option? Y equals 2x. Is it the solution? The point 36 is the solution of the equation, yes or no? The correct option is yes, it is the solution of the inequality. You can see the point x is 3 and y is 6, right? So y equals 2x. Just replace the variables with the value x is 3, y is 6. 6 equals 2 times 3 and 2 times 3 equals 6. So 6 equals 6. So yes, it is the solution of the inequality. The correct option is yes. Does the point 75 satisfy the equation, which is the correct option? X is 7 and y is 5. So which is the correct option? The correct option is no. This is not the solution of the inequality. So the correct option is no. The correct option is no. The next one is, does 90 make the equation y equals x plus 9 true, which is the correct option? The correct option is no. This isn't the solution of the inequality equation. So the correct option is no. Right? The next one is, does the point 89 satisfy the equation y equals x plus 2? So which is the correct option? The correct option is no. The point does not satisfy the equation, so the correct option is no. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. And the next lesson is, And the next lesson is find a value using two variable equations. Okay, so we are given with the two variable equations. We need to find the value, right? Okay, the first one is use the equation b equals t minus 5 and to find the value of b when t equals 7. You need to calculate the value of b in the equation. You are given the value of t, that is 7. So replace the variable t with the value and find the equation of the b. Here it is t minus 5, t equals 7. So you have 7 minus 5. That means when t equals 7, b equals 5, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, use the equation n equal t plus 4 to find the value of n when t equals 10, right? So you are given t equals 10, replace the t with the value that is t plus 4, so that is 10 plus 4. So n equals 10 plus 4 equal 14. So the correct option is 14, right? Just replace the variable with the value and do calculations. The correct option is 14. The next one is use the equation r equals j minus 7 to find the value of r when j equals 8. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 8 minus 7 equals 1, right? So the solution is x. The equation is, value is x. Very good. Use the equation q equals j minus 8 to find the value of q and j equals 10. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 10 minus 8. So the correct option is yes, it is 2. The next one is use the equation w equals v plus 3 to find the value of w when v equals 3. So which is the correct option? You are given the value of v, that is 3. So the solution of the equation is yes, that is 6. The correct option is 6. Use the equation r equals m plus 8 to find the value of r when m equals 3. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, it is 11. Okay, the next one is use the equation y equals m plus j to find the value of y when m equals 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, it is 7. 6 plus 1 equals 7. Use the equation b equals t minus 5 to find the value of b when t equals 7. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, it is 2. Okay, the next one is use the equation fx equals q plus 2 to find the value of f when q equals 1. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 3 it is. Use the equation g equals j plus 1 to find the value of g when j equals 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, 2 it is. Use the equation m equals h plus 9 to find the value of m when h equals 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, it is 10. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 6 maths. We have started with the chapter 1 variable inequalities, and the lessons we have covered are right inequality from number lines, graph solution, graph solutions to one step inequality. Then we have started the two variable equations, and the lessons we have covered are does xy satisfy an equation and find a value using two variable equations, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.